I'm back. In this video, I'll talk a little bit about my relationship working with Ruth Astle. Enjoy. Hello, I'm back, and I get a lot of questions asking, or we both get a lot of questions asking about how my relationship with Ruth works, you know, kind of who gets what, blah, 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 and kind of the setup. So I thought I'd, in the interest of transparency, talk it through. Ruth has obviously spoken about what she pays me on her channel, so if you've not watched that video, go and check that out. So yeah, she pays me a small retainer every month. I'm then incentivized with 80% of what the YouTube makes, so yeah, that's quite a chunk that kind of kicks back my way. And then we make sure that kind of every month there's some kind of sponsorship shoot to keep costs covered. So we'll charge day rates out to various sponsors in return for bespoke media, you know, exactly what they need. So that's kind of the financials. It works out well. We try and do a morning or half a day a week. Obviously there's a contract in place with deliverables. It's meant to be a YouTube video a week and an accompanying reel. We split it down. The interviews are obviously done as and when. Sometimes she'll do them on a GoPro, send them through. Sometimes it's better for me to be there in person. Yeah, making sure that everything is done kind of my end. That's kind of a bit about how that works. Ruth decides the video titles usually as it's her journey. I'll feed in where needed to say, like, I think we should do this video, that video. I take care of the analytics and the YouTube side of things, so what's going down well, what people are clicking on, and kind of which thumbnails are working well, which aren't. So we're constantly testing things that end. And then we try and get a camp in once in a while. So recently, obviously, we've not been on camp. Ruth's just done Ironman Vitoria and finished third, which was amazing. But in the build up to that, we kind of continue to tell this honest and open story through her injury with current B-roll. We don't like using archived footage where possible. So all the footage is quite new and relevant. So yeah, lots of, like, you know, footage from the lake, footage from the pool, you know, bike footage, run footage. Although she wasn't running much, we try and keep it very balanced across the sports, and then that keeps the relevant sponsors happy, and we always throw them a few bits of content kind of where needed for their support. I have great relationships with all of Ruth's partners because that's kind of the model. So rather than Ruth absorbing all the costs like you'll see from some athletes, we try and put a lot of that onto her sponsors. So hopefully through here you see some pre-Vitoria media from me and Ruth. Like I say, a nice mix of swim, bike, run, telling the story. We did a bit on the old A1, a bit on the canal of the new run stuff, and yeah, continuing to just build that out. Hopefully at the end of the year or in the future, this gives us loads of opportunity to do kind of wrap-ups and look-backs and, you know, tell Ruth's story as it happened, which yeah, is really cool to continue to build and grow. And it's the same with the brands, you know, tell their story and how they've kind of helped me and Ruth over the years. So yeah, enjoy the content, kind of what we got up to the last few weeks, and we'll be back as we build towards the World Championships in Nice.